Good morning and good afternoon, kids. This is Teacher Gigi. How are you today? For today, we're going to learn science. Before that, can you please get your booklet in science and your workbook? Open your workbook on page 34 and 35. And on your booklet, you can open it and look for Unit 4 materials. So you will be guided on the words that you are not familiar with. Are you ready? Let's start. So this is only a continuation of what we have talked last week. Again, when we say materials, materials has different kinds. We have wool, clay, glass, rubber, metal, leather, fabric, wood, plastic, and paper. So these materials has their own physical properties. Again, number one, we have hardness. Okay, when we say hardness, hardness of the material is the ability to withstand scratches. So even you scratch it, it is very hard. Number two. Number two, we have elasticity. Okay, elasticity is the ability of the material to return to its original shape and size after being stretched. So even if you stretch it, it will go back to its original shape. Next, heat conductivity is the ability of the material to allow heat to pass through it. So for example, again, when we are cooking, we use metal pan. So the metal pan allows the heat to pass through it, while the handle is made up of wood or plastic. So wood or plastic do not allow heat to pass through it. Next, we have electrical conductivity. So electrical conductivity is the material or ability of the material to allow electricity to pass through it. So the best example of electrical conductivity is the battery, the plug, and the connecting wires. So metals are good electrical conductor because there is an electricity or electricity can pass through it. So let's try to answer your workbook. Open your workbook on page 35 and page 36. On page 35, you're going to underline the correct words. So for example, we have number 1. Okay, so number 1 for example is, or letter A, we have the hardness of a material is the ability of the material to withstand what? Scratches or breaking. The hardness of a material is the ability of the material to withstand scratches or breaking. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is very good. The correct answer is scratches. One more time. Letter B. The elasticity of a material is the ability of the material to return to its original shape and size after being stretched or scratched. Elasticity, is it being stretched or being scratched? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is very good. The correct answer is stretch. Okay, another one. The rubber band is blank, elastic, or strong. The rubber band rubber band. This is an example of rubber band. So is it elastic or strong? Elastic or strong? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is very good. The correct answer is elastic. Okay. So letter D, E, F, G, H. Try to answer on your own. Okay. Number 2. A few objects are given below. So we have rubber band, knife, and wooden ruler. So we have 3 objects. Again, rubber band, knife, and wooden ruler. So you're going to answer the questions. Letter A. Why is metal used to make knives? Why is metal used to make knives? So why do we use metal to make knife? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We use metal to make knives because metals are strong and hard. Okay, again, we use knives because metals are strong and hard. Very good. Okay, next, number 2. Compare the hardness between the knife and the wooden ruler. So which is harder between the knife and the wooden ruler? So which do you think is harder? Harder. Is it the knife or the wooden ruler? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. The knife is harder than the wooden ruler. Okay, so that is your answer. The knife is harder than the wooden ruler. Okay, next letter C. Which of the objects are elastic? Which of the objects are elastic? So which do you think is elastic? The rubber band, the knife, or the wooden ruler? Okay, answer on your own. Letter C, D, and E. Okay? And last, number 3, we have the diagram shows some object. Determine the parts of the objects that are electrical conductors and insulators. So you're going to write, electrical conductors or electrical insulator. So what do we mean by electrical conductor and insulator? So when we say electrical conductors, these materials allows heat and electricity to pass through it. While we say electrical insulators, they do not allow heat and electricity to pass through it. So for example, number 1, we have here a plug. So what are the materials of a plug? We have rubber and metal. So we write electrical insulator on the rubber part because rubber does not or do not allow electricity and heat to pass through it. So which means metal will going to be our electrical conductor. You're going to write electrical conductor. Okay. You're going to write on the box. Okay. Another example. We have iron, pan, and kettle. So let's try to answer the pan. So in the pan, there are two materials. We have plastic and metal. So which part do you think is the insulator and which part is the conductor? Okay, so try to answer on your own. Number 2, 3, and 4. Okay, that's it for today. I'll see you next week. Bye bye.